Okay guys, super quick update. Last night I was writing, but mostly I was researching, so I didn't end up writing till 11:30 at night, which meant my writing session actually mostly counted for today because it was after midnight. Anyway, so today I wrote 500 words, but I need to write like 1100 words. And now it's 10:14 and I want nothing more than to go to bed, if I'm honest. Or read the Sailor Moon manga that I borrowed through Libby. Wow, look at that. What the crap? It's a freaking ringlet. Anyway, so I have to like write my book or whatever. My book, by the way, is Project Rockstar, my new adult historical novel. It's not historical, it's set in the 2000s. What do you call that? It's not contemporary though. I don't know, girl. Good morning, guys. Yesterday was supposed to be my lock-in day, and the morning was, but I fell off midday. Well, anyway, in the morning, I made scene cards for the scenes I've already made, and then I was gonna start outlining because I'm moving into Act 2. Yes! Which is so so exciting, but I didn't outline that at all. So I was like, maybe I should like think up a couple scenes or something. But then by midday I was tired. I was like, I need to take a little nap, revitalize myself. I ended up playing mobile games for the rest of the day. Ooh. Okay, I need to take my dog out. I just did, yeah, it sat there for 2 days. I also haven't done any writing, and I don't want to write right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a writing sprint to force myself. Okay, I just finished my 25-minute sprint, and I am at 529 words. So I'm almost at 20,000, but not quite yet. And I have to go do something real quick, but then I might try to do another 25-minute sprint, because I guess that probably helped me focus a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. My stomach just made a noise. Sorry about that. Okay, so my word count goal is almost 1,200, I think, for today. I could possibly hit that with one more sprint, but I'm gonna do 2 more sprints because I want to exceed that. Okay guys, update is 25 minutes later, and I'm at 1,058 words out of, 1,294. So it's actually more like 1,300 words is my word count goal. Oh, but I hit 20,000. I'm definitely gonna do a 3rd sprint. It's actually kind of perfect timing because I need to reference my binder. Basically, I've written many a song in my life. Not good, but I loved writing lyrics at one point. So I get to repurpose some of those lyrics for this project. So I've made lists of the different songs I've written and what ones I want to be on the different albums for the band. For one of the bands anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do about the other band's music. What I'm writing right now is actually them playing a show. So I wanted to like kind of mock up a set list to kind of help with the scene a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay guys, update of my 1,270 word count goal. I am at 1,455. So I exceeded it just by like not very much, 100 or 200 words. But that's a little bit, and maybe I'll write more. But right now, I need to go get something to eat. I look freaking insane right now, and I'm about to make myself some freaking breakfast. It's been a few days. I did write one day. I think you saw that, and then it's been multiple days and I have not written. But yesterday, I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to revive my Bookstagram account. I tried to do this at one point, and it sucked so bad because I was doing it the way we did it back like a billion years ago. Didn't work, was no good what I did back then. But now it's all about the reels and the carousels and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like trying to figure out what that is. But there's like 3 different really trendy types of posts going on, so I just like hopped on those trends and made some little posts like that. But I don't know, the engagement on Bookstagram is so much worse than it was when I first started years ago. But what's also good is I actually took time to go through the accounts that I've followed, because I definitely did like follow for follow, kind of follow train sorts of things, but then that made my whole feed things that just were not relevant to me whatsoever. A lot of just genres and things that I don't read. So then it didn't really make it very fun for me to go on there and engage with those accounts, because we didn't have any common interests or anything. Like, I wasn't going to read the kinds of books that everyone that I was following was reading. Now I'm actually making a point of finding accounts that are more in line with my interests. It's a lot more inspiring. So I'm going to just try to do that some, but I also mainly need to focus on reading and writing and eating. Okay guys, update. It is 11:10 p.m. and I just hit my word count goal for the day. I did write a little bit earlier in the afternoon, but then I had to stop to go do something else, so I only got to actually hit the goal now. So I've written 1,407 words out of 1,349, which is fine. I think I'm going to read hopefully the rest of Sailor Moon Volume 1. I read that some also this afternoon. I'm going to hopefully finish reading that and then go to bed. Or I might just go to bed. Not sure, but I have work in the morning and it's a full day tomorrow, so yes. Okay guys, quick update. I finished Sailor Moon Volume 1. It was so cute. It is 11:55 and I am going to bed now. Good morning guys. I wanted to film one quick last little update before I close out this video. This video has actually been 2 weeks in the making, because after 1 week I was like, that's nowhere near enough content. So I was like, I'm gonna do 2 weeks, but it's a little shorter and a little less writing than I would have preferred. I started this video on July 8th, which I wrote 281 words. Then it was actually over a whole week later that on the 16th, I wrote 1,455 words. 3 days later, I wrote 1,407 words. The next day, I wrote 24 words, just because I wanted to do something, but I didn't have any time in the rest of the day, or at least I didn't make time. And then last night, I wrote 1,072 words, meaning across this video, I wrote a total of 4,239 words, which not like the greatest thing in the entire world, but last month in June, I wrote a total of 3,651 words, meaning in the span of this 2-week vlog, I've written more than I did in all of June. So the only thing you should really compare to is yourself, I guess, which is what I'm doing here. In May, when I first started drafting this project, I wrote 11,638 words, totaling me at, let me check, 23,171 words in the draft overall. The plan is still to hopefully finish the first draft by the end of August, but we shall see. I hope you will stay tuned for my next writing vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.